Hello and good day from my side. It's Joachim Grimm from Umicore Metal Deposition Solutions. I want to introduce you today a few facts about our new RUTHUNA 491, 492 and 493 electrolytes. The RUTHUNA for the palladium replacement. I want to give you a rough overview over where the material is coming from with the sourcing and supply. Background about pricing and calculation of the platinum group metals, what kind of electrolytes, what is the new RUTHUNA, and some examples how to use it. A few facts about the layer characteristics as well, some approaches and hints for the application itself. Everybody knows the pricing of precious metals shoot up like hell in the last month and years, especially the palladium was very high and volatile in pricing. If you have a look on the ruthenium in comparison, this is much lower and not so volatile. What is more stable in calculation and easier to handle. Having a look on the calculation using a layer of palladium, what costs nowadays more than €8 compared already to a platinum application with the same thickness and the same area. We have already 25% in saving, and using a ruthenium layer will bring you a saving of more than 70%. Still, there are alloys which can be used, like our famous Platuna alloy application. So what is the new RUTHUNA? We have developed three new kinds of electrolytes. The RUTHUNA 491 is a pure ruthenium based pH 7 plating. If you have a look on the 492, this is an alloy with 6% of nickel and can be used as a replacement of palladium nickel applications and come with a pH of 7.3. And additionally, the 493 is a 10% alloy to the ruthenium, what gives you an additional saving effect. So where can we use this new ruthenium? As an easy sample in decorative field, for example as fashion accessoires, a belt buckle. Quite often a non-ferrous metal base and a palladium layer on top with a quite high layer for good abrasive resistance. This is quite costly, close to €8 per decimeter square at 1 micron. Imagine if you can have a replacement of at least 75% of this palladium layer. You still have palladium as a final color, the same abilities on top, but the saving is more than 50%. What else can we do? There's not just pure palladium, there's as well palladium nickel used on such kind of accessoires. You can use at least 80% replaced with a ruthenium or ruthenium nickel as a comparison to palladium nickel, and the saving is more than 50%. You still have the opportunity for more saving by using the Platuna alloy, so you are nickel free at all in this layer stack. A lot of these applications have a final color in gold. So in future you can do the same as before. Instead of having a palladium nickel intermediate layer as a corrosion protection and diffusion barrier, you can go for the ruthenium 492 with palladium nickel flash or with the Platuna alloy in the intermediate layer. No matter if you have yellow gold or some kind of rose gold applications, all these layer stacks are already proven by the so-called Castonic test and brings the same or even better corrosion protection abilities than before with palladium nickel. There are applications in black layers. As the very black applications need to have a very thin layer, you need a buffer with a pure ruthenium in between. And still you need a good layer in palladium to have a corrosion and diffusion barrier layer. You can now, in future, interchange the palladium by the RUTHUNA 491 and have a full saving of more than 60%. A standard application in fashion jewelry, sterling silver flashed with rhodium, but having a palladium layer in between to have the corrosion and diffusion barrier. In future, it's easily be replaced by the RUTHUNA 491 and give you a saving of more than 25%. If you have an application which has the final layer in palladium, you can directly interchange it by the pure ruthenium and the saving has more than 70%. These applications are quite often done in jewelry, but in accessories field as well, like on lighters and writing utensils and so on. What is the advantage of such layers? The new ruthenium brings you a lot of benefits. The major point is, at a lightness of 74, you have an abrasive resistance of 0.05 micron at 1000 strokes. Comparing this very good abrasive resistance with the palladium, which is actually very soft, and even compared with all the other platinum group metals, it is even better than rhodium. Summing up, what are the benefits of the new RUTHUNA? The new RUTHUNA is a neutral oxalic acid-based electrolyte. The advantage is you can apply it directly on non-ferrous surfaces without an intermediate layer. Even if you like an intermediate, even if you like a striking, you still can go for the acidic 479. Pure ruthenium layers have the benefit of a very high abrasive resistance and can even beat rhodium. The new RUTHUNA 49, no matter if it's the pure one, the nickel alloy or the cobalt alloy, you can directly interchange palladium electrolytes in your production without changing anything in your interiors. If this was interesting for you and if you had fun to see that, get in touch with me if you need to have further information about the ruthenium applications or other applications from Umicore Metal Deposition Solutions. I wish you a nice day, hope you had fun, see you, happy plating!